Pastor Vinny Capetta here from Crossroads Community Church in Framingham, where I served as the associate pastor the past 11 years. It was about 17 years ago when I showed up here in Metro West Boston as a young church planter, and I had big dreams. But it wasn't long before I realized that my plans might not turn out exactly as I thought they would. Ministry, I found, was messy and the hardest work I had ever done. I never could have made it through this long season of ministry with two different churches here in Metro West without the support of Barnabas Ministries. Barnabas has opened my eyes to pastors of different denominations. Before coming into this ministry, I was taught by my church growing up that we didn't mix with other churches because most of the other churches didn't see things the way that we did. I got the impression that only my denomination was the correct New Testament church. And what a surprise it was to me through the years here in this ministry to find out that there are pastors of many tribes and stripes and denominations that love Jesus the way that I do. What a blessing to pray with them, to laugh with them, sometimes to cry with them, and even to work through conflict with them, and also then to work side by side with them in the ministry. A few weeks ago, our congregation held a joint worship service with Igreja Madeira. That's a Portuguese-speaking congregation that rents space from our church. We have gone from a landlord-tenant relationship to the place where we can worship together and look for ways to cooperate with one another as the Lord may lead us. I have spent many hours with the pastor of this church. His name is Eddie Silva. And we have prayed together and broken bread together, and we even went out in freezing weather to fish together. I have no idea why this Brazilian pastor cares so much for me, but he does. I want to tell you about another pastor. His name is Paul Gadudu from Kampala, Uganda. I met him through Barnabas Ministries. He is planting churches, training pastors, constructing churches, digging wells, providing health education, youth ministry, pastors' networks, and refugee ministry. I don't know where he finds the time to email me to ask me how I'm doing and to ask me about my family and how he can pray for me. But I appreciate his friendship in the gospel. And my family is supporting his work and praying for him in a place where the gospel is blazing like a wildfire. Neither of these pastoral relationships would have been possible without the vision of Barnabas Ministries, which has taught me that we are better when we work together. That Jesus wants us pastors to have relational unity so that our churches and the world can see that the Father sent the Son to be the Savior of the world. Jesus said it well in his prayer to the Father. He said, I in them and you in me, that they may become perfectly one, so that the world may know that you sent me and have loved them even as you loved me. Of course, that's a verse that we should all know well. It's John 17:23. God bless you.